The Bible talks about peace in a whole variety of ways. There is the standard use of peace as the absence of conflict or war. There is peace that is the establishment of social justice or right relationships among people throughout society. Yesterday we saw that peace includes setting the world and all its distortions right once and for all. Today we'll see yet a whole different facet of peace. Peace as a blessing to be given or withdrawn. Hello, I'm Stuart Baskin, pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Tyler, Texas. The Gospels of Matthew and Luke tell the story of Jesus sending out his disciples to spread the gospel message. The two stories are different in some of their details, but one element that is the same in the two accounts is really striking. Let me read just a portion of the account in Luke. After this, the Lord appointed 70 others and sent them on ahead of him in pairs to every town and place where he himself intended to go. He said to them, "The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore ask the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. Go on your way. See, I am sending you out like lambs into the midst of wolves. Carry no purse, no bag, no sandals, and greet no one on the road. Whatever house you enter, first say, 'Peace to this house.' And if anyone is there who shares in peace, your peace will rest on that person. But if not, it will return to you." Isn't that interesting? Jesus sends out the disciples to bear witness to his message, the gospel that the kingdom of heaven is near. He sends them out in the most vulnerable way possible. They're not to carry purse or bag, not even sandals on their feet. That means they will have to rely completely on the hospitality of those they meet for their basic needs, food and shelter. But they are not completely vulnerable. They have something that others need and do not have. They have the peace which Christ brings into the world. And the substance of that peace is their welcome into the kingdom of heaven. As the story unfolds, they are to proclaim this gospel message whether they are welcomed or turned away. But either way, they are to proclaim the message that the kingdom of God is near. To those who are receptive, it comes as a blessing. But to those who turn them away, it takes the form of a warning and a curse. Here's what Jesus says to them about this. "Whenever you enter a town and its people welcome you, eat what is set before you. Cure the sick where they are and say to them, 'The kingdom of God has come near to you.' But whenever you enter a town and they do not welcome you, go out into its streets and say, 'Even the dust of your town that clings to our feet we wipe off in protest against you. Yet know this, the kingdom of God has come near.' I tell you, on that day it will be more tolerable for Sodom than for that town." The opening move in this drama is the offering of peace. Peace to this house. It is peace that is offered as a blessing in the form of invitation to take part in the kingdom of God. If the blessing is accepted, the house will know peace. But if the blessing is rejected, the peace the disciples offer will simply return to them like a gift unopened, like a letter marked "Return to sender, address unknown." So this is a bit of a different facet of peace, isn't it? It amounts to knowledge of one's acceptance into the kingdom of God. And in my experience, that is a huge bit of peace. The simple knowledge of our acceptance by God and of God's love for us is a source of inestimable value and provides a sense of inner peace that is impossible to measure. But for those who have this knowledge, the peace that it provides is worth everything. Tomorrow, the peace that passes all understanding. But for now, may God continue to bless you and keep you in all that you do this day and in all the days ahead.